It was pretty interesting to hear Chris. It was pretty interesting to hear Chris speak about the great wake up, because I'm actually going to give you a personal example of what that could be like. I had one. And today, I'm going to tell you what it's like to live a life full of improvisation. And while doing that, I use something that I call the absence of doubt. And I use something that is being lucky without the actual luck, but I'm going to explain that a bit later. And then we're going to be improvising for you. So with these paper airplanes, and I hope they have some words on it, I'm going to come up with whatever comes, a song, and Gilian Baracs, pianist, he's going to improvise every note he plays. So I will not know what he's going to play. He will not know what I'm going to sing. We have no clue what is written on the paper airplanes. Actually, I would like to ask your help. Could you gather a few so I have some inspiration? So I don't have to crawl across the stage while doing this little talk. So I'm going to do this in order to inspire you to really let go, from my point of view. I mean, isn't it amazing, if you dare to look at it, how much inspiration is laying on this stage and actually all over the place? Isn't it weird how we tend to overlook constantly what is right in front of our noses? Over-focused with the future, over-focused with the past. And sure, some of us take a yoga class. We do. And we go to Vipassana, a silent retreat for a week. Or maybe, we try something else. We run off for a few hours, maybe a few days. But then when we get back home, we have the tendency to go back to the unfinished symphonies of the past, or, we start planning our future again. Meanwhile, not seeing that the beauty and happiness in life is captured right in that flower that is blooming outside of the window of your office, or your children who are desperately trying to get your attention while you are busy working because we're so important, or while you may be just checking whether you're still popular on Facebook. Meanwhile, being completely offline in this moment. When I was 15, it wasn't really in fashion to be dealing with the present. We were over-focused with the future. Everybody had to be successful and making it. Thus, when our family doctor called me to have a little talk in order to tell me that my future was technically pitch black, because in my family, from my mother and my father's side, we had 100% manifestation of psychological conditions before the age of 25, and I'm referring to severe conditions. So he told me, quite lightly, well, that technically means you're a time bomb. Now it's just waiting for the moment that it's going to happen, but that's about it. He told me there was a 0% chance of me escaping that fate. I was 15. I was already living on my own due to these circumstances. I went home. I didn't sleep for 48 hours. I didn't eat anything. I just laid there waiting for insanity to knock on the door and come and collect me. It didn't. And after those 2 days, probably being high from not sleeping and not eating, I was left with a soul feeling, there you go, that was not going to be my fate. And mind you, I was 15, and this was against all odds. But I was 100% sure. From that day on, I started improvising everything I did. I technically had no future. The past was gone. I got that. So I started interacting with everything that is. You sometimes see that with people that have little left because they're in war zones, etc. They do it. You hardly see it in the West. I was one of those running around perceiving everything that is, because it might be my last day of sanity. Well, I'm a little bit over 25, so I got that one. And I'm not insane enough to be hospitalized. And I fixed myself a career as a successful singer-songwriter, and my key virtue is improvising with words, anything that comes. I nowadays call that experience that I had when I was 15 and that I have every day now, the absence of doubt. And I believe that every single one of you, every single one who's here and not present in this room has that. It's a deep, essential feeling that you know what needs to be done. You might not have the same urge as I had when I was 15 to tap into that. But if you look at the world and its state right now, I'd say there's maybe it's silly to say, but there's a little similarity with the condition of the world and me being 15 years and having 10 years before it was all gone. So I'd say, try to be present. What people told me a lot is that I'm really lucky. So they say, wow, you're so lucky to travel the world, and you're a singer, and that's awesome. You're so lucky, and you're so lucky that you overcame your fate. And I always got really annoyed because I have worked really hard to not go insane and to have this career. And so I improvised my way around that word, and I came up with replacing the capitals for the word lucky. And laughter is number one. I do everything I do with as much humor. As much humor. Are you okay? It's like, you could also do this really slow, because I can never use all those words. So don't hurt yourself doing this. So using as much humor as you can in approaching everything you do. The U for me stands for undivided attention. You can't always have undivided attention, but you can at least try. Try and see what's going on. Try and see what's happening. The C stands for courage. Being courageous, in my case, to speak my mind and say what is needed. The K stands for kindness, to me, but especially to everyone around me, and trying to meet everyone for the first time without being too prejudiced, because you never know anyone's story, and you have to keep an open mind. The Epsilon for me stands for yes, because if my gut feeling says, yes, I will be a healthy individual until I'm way over 25, I will follow that, even though popular demand will say differently. So I want to hand this to you. I think it is a good tool. It is something that you can use, And it doesn't always have to be perfect. But it's good to just try, If you notice that you're sitting somewhere and you have a million prejudices about the person who's sitting next to you, just turn down that noise and try to be present in that moment again. Improvise your way through life. I think it can lead to more happiness. So what we're going to do right now is play you a song with massive amount of words. Thank you. All right. Yeah, sure. That works. And then try to be cool and not think that this isn't stressful. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try and show you and create something beautiful for you on the spot. A song that will be beautiful, because I trust on his talent, I trust on my talent, I trust on your talent on writing beautiful words, and I simply believe that it can happen, even though I'm well aware of the fact that there are 1,000 people sitting here expecting some quality. So I say, let go, let's go. So let's start here in the heart, near or far, it's all the same. More of this, less of that. It's all the same. It might be good to lose some people here that haven't helped me in the past. I need some real friends, some lovers, some real friends who take me back to life, yeah, yeah. And all these worries that haunt me don't help me, they haunt me, teach me the way down. I need freedom of mind. I'm so restless, can that go? I now know it moves slow but hurts me. I need energy, but I must first believe it's within me. And this uncertainty that I feel, I'm sure that can go. Can I not be calm and concentrated? I don't know. And I guess I need less stuff. And I guess I need more time to implement all that I want less, and to finally make up my mind. And I guess I need more space. And I guess I need more peace of mind. And I guess I need more of me, more of the inside, less output, more input, less output. Take it slow, 'cause I know that's what it takes to grow. And I don't mind to listen well. I've heard today I must listen before I tell. More silence, less doing. Get rid of my boring job. Get an interesting one. Well, that was obvious. Am I done? Am I done? Maybe I'm overthinking this, and I just wanted less of that. I am still looking for the same control, but on the whole, will I find that? 'Cause I have that experience, I have that confidence. Why can't I follow that, follow that? I want more of that. And there it says, less sad. And there it says, more good. And here it says, less facts. I agree to that. More fantasy would do you good. Whoa, 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 whoa. hesitation float away. The stress about things that don't matter, all my dreams in the past that were scattered, I let go of that, let go. 'Cause now I know. Sure. I got softness, I got lightness, I got time for passion, yeah. I got trust that it'll be fine. I got flow, I gotta go. I feel enlightened in my soul. And I got 1,000,000 times on these papers written down that you need more time. Well, I assure you, time is right there for you. And it's always been there present at hand. The only thing that you have to do now is be present here, you understand. So let's go, let go. Come along, improvise your flow. So come on, let's go, let go. I'm sure then you'll know. Well, thank you. Gilian Baracs. Very good. Thank you.